Hey guys, so today I thought that I would sit down and play with some new products from Burt's Bees. It's been a while since I've tried new products from Burt's Bees. So if you guys would like to see my first impressions and hear my thoughts, then just keep watching. First thing we have here is the Burt's Bees Hydrating Stick with Aloe Water. It says 99% natural. It says provides instant hydration in as little as one swipe with Burt's Bees Hydrating Stick. Travel-friendly hydrating stick glides on smoothly and absorbs quickly to provide instant moisture. Harnessing the natural power of aloe water, this stick leaves your skin soft, smooth, and healthy looking. I'm going to try it on my hand first. Oh. It smells a little bit like, what is that? Lavender? Definitely has like a clean scent to it, but it feels nice. So let's try it on the face. I'm just gonna try it on one side of the face and see if there's a difference. It feels like water, like a water gel cream on the skin. Definitely floral. I think it's actually rose. Yeah, it's definitely like a floral scent to it, which is unusual for Burt's Bees products. You can kind of see the product here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that scent. It does kind of leave like a white film on the skin if you apply as much as I did. With normally moisturizers, I can apply like a layer or two without any issues. I don't know, we'll see. Sinks in quickly, yes it is. My skin already feels dry. So let's move on to product number 2, which is their Goodness Glows Tinted Moisturizer. Now I know they did previously come out with a Goodness Glows foundation, which I was not a fan of, but this is the Tinted Moisturizer with green tea. It says 100% natural with mineral rich color. And I don't know if this is no coverage, light coverage. It says tinted moisturizer, so I'm assuming it's gonna be on the lighter side, so we will give it a try. And what I think is unusual about a tinted moisturizer is there's no SPF in it. I feel like all of the other tinted moisturizers I've tried have had some level of SPF coverage in them, which this does not. So for me, that's kind of like, what's the point? If I'm gonna wear a tinted moisturizer, it's gonna be to the pool, to the beach, to be outside, somewhere where I want lightweight, but I still want protection from the sun. So unless you're just an everyday lightweight tinted moisturizer kind of person, I'm not sure if this will meet all of your needs, but let's give it a try. This smells good. This smells beachy. Okay, so this side has one layer of the tinted moisturizer. As you can see, it's a very light coverage. You can still see the acne scarring, my birthmarks, but it did kind of even out the skin tone a bit. And I do think this is going to be the correct shade for me, so I'm not even going to dip into the deeper shade. So that was with this sponge. Let's try the other side with a brush. Okay, so this is one layer with the brush. It definitely gives you more coverage, but it definitely looks thicker. Like I can see it sitting on my skin here and around the nose. So I definitely think that if you want like a more skin-like finish, you should apply it with a dampened beauty sponge. So I'm just gonna go ahead and even out the face. Okay, so my skin is definitely evened out. It looks pretty smooth. It looks hydrated. Obviously, it's not really gonna do much for covering up acne breakouts, scarring. It is a lightweight tinted moisturizer, so don't expect much more. It's not very buildable. I've gone over this patch here probably 3 or 4 times, and the coverage is not buildable. So you're gonna get light coverage, so it's definitely a tinted moisturizer. Don't expect much more from that. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some concealer, powder, some face products off camera. And we'll be back to try products 3 and 4 from Burt's Bees, which are eyeliners and a lip product. So be back in a bit. Okay, so I was just powdering my face with my typical powder, which is the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Powder. And it just started looking super, super thick and heavy here on my forehead. And like, look, it's like a layer of film on my forehead. Doesn't look like that really anywhere else except right here, which is really strange. I don't know what that was. Okay, so I'm back with a little foundation on. It's a very light coverage foundation and powder. Brows are on. So let's try out this Burt's Bees Matte Stick Canyon Creek lipstick. Has a little peel off. That's nice. Much easier than the things that you have to like with the little perforations that you have to tear off like a lip liner. Takes a little while to warm up on the skin. That's the shade. We'll give it a try. There's not a whole lot of color coming off on my lips. That was the problem with the swatching too. Like look, that was like 2 swipes and there's not much color. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, and 8. It takes quite a while to build this shade up. So be patient. Okay, I'm not a fan of the lipstick. It just takes too much work to get the color to come off on the lip. Okay, so it's called a matte stick. I was thinking that this meant lipstick. Perhaps this means more of like a matte chapstick, because the way the color is coming off is much more like a chapstick than a lipstick. Like that wash of color where you really have to build it up to get any color intensity. It feels more like a very dry type of chapstick lipstick product. It feels like a very dry chapstick type of product, but it doesn't have enough glide to it to be a chapstick that I'd want to wear. It doesn't have enough color to it to be a lipstick I'd want to wear. So for me, this kind of just misses the mark completely as far as whether it's a chapstick or a lipstick. It just doesn't really hit either one of those categories right on. Can you guys see how every little mark or anything that I do to my face is just removing my foundation? Like right here, I've got like 2 lines in my face. If I so much as just like scratch myself, it peels off my forehead. So this foundation is not long wear at all. Last new product from Burt's Bees we have to try today is the Burt's Bees Defining Eyeliner. It says Precision, and I have brown quartz, I have hammered bronze, and I have onyx. So I have like a black, a brown, and a bronzy shade. So I want to swatch these. I'm going to see what the pen looks like. I'm assuming these are a pen. Oh, they're not. They're like a retractable kind of pencil liner. I was expecting something with a felt tip for some reason. Here is brown quartz. And here is hammered bronze, which is metallic. So these two look like they're just like typical liners, and this one has like a bit of like a glimmer to it. Now I thought these were swipe on liners like with the felt tip, so let me finish the eyes quickly so I can apply the liner. I was thinking I was just gonna do a wing line with these. Wrong type of liner, so I'll be right back. Okay, so a little bit of basic shadow from the Viseart #1 palette is applied, so let's go in with that brown liner. Yep. The point is nice. It's letting me get right down to the edge of my lash line. I'm not having to tug on my lid at all. It's transferring really nicely. That's pretty nice. Okay, that's a nice liner. I want to know if it has a built-in sharpener anywhere. Nope. All right, so there's no built-in sharpener on these, so it's nice that the point initially does allow you to get down by the lash line, but I have a feeling that once it starts to wear down, you're gonna lose that kind of precise edge. All right, I'm gonna smudge this along the lower lash line, and then I'm gonna try applying the onyx shade in the actual waterline. I'm gonna grab my little e.l.f. smudgy brush. I love using this to smudge out liner. It's very easy to smudge out. It's a very soft pencil. Don't mind how awful the face makeup is today. I am hating the base. It's super creasy, super crinkly, moves very easily. Not a fan. All right, so they smudge really easily. Now let's try the onyx in the waterline. Okay, well it works, but it's not like an inky black. It's more of like a gray black in the waterline. And I don't think this one's gonna last very long. Like my eyes are watering and I feel like it's already kind of washing out. We'll try the upper waterline as well. I mean, it's transferring very easily because it is soft. You don't have to apply a lot of pressure to the lid, which is nice. There, that one looked a bit blacker than this one. Perhaps the pencil just needed to be warmed up a bit. No, I don't think this is gonna last very long in the waterline. I feel like I'm already blinking and a lot of the color is kind of going into my eye. Yeah, it's already collecting on the inner part of my eye here. Not sure if you can see that. But I already have like grayish black stuff happening on the inner part of the eye, so not gonna work for the waterline, but it is a very soft eyeliner. Applied very easily. It's really great for smudging out. So like if I wanted to smudge out the top lash line, I could do that as well. I'm gonna try it today just because I have no shadow on the actual lid itself. So if you wanted more of like an easy smoky eye, you could easily just run this liner all over your lash line top and bottom, smudge it out, and you're good to go. That's actually really flattering. So that could be like a really easy go-to makeup look. Put the liner on, smudge it out, and you're done. So let me tell you my thoughts of these products. So I applied the hydrating stick to this side, not this side. And my foundation just feels a little bit tackier on this side with the added hydration, but doesn't look any different. I actually feel like my makeup looks chunkier and heavier on this side. So I'm gonna say that it's not for me. I'm also not a fan of the rose scent. I just don't like rose scented products, especially on my face. So I'm gonna say the hydration stick for me is a pass. I generally don't use hydration sticks or sticks as primers. I use like gel creams, lotions, etc. So for me, that one's a pass. The Goodness Glow's Tinted Moisturizer is also a pass for me. It's just not staying on my skin. Like you can see on my forehead, well I hope you can see on my forehead, how it's all bunching up. It's already moved right along my lips, and that's an area that I kind of need it to stay put. I don't want to have all of my foundation missing here after eating one meal. It's looking really creasy and cakey. My temples, under my eyes, around the nose, around the mouth. I mean, if I just like scratch myself, it's gone. Can you guys see that right there? Or like, look, if you have an itch and you go like this to scratch yourself, it's gone. So like I have other foundations that are longer wearing than this, and personally I just don't like zero to little coverage. It's just not my thing, and there's no SPF in this, so there's no advantage for me to wear this. So for me, that is also a pass. The matte stick, unfortunately, another pass for me. It's not enough coverage to be a lipstick. It's not balmy enough to be a chapstick. It's just a strange hybrid that I have no use for, unfortunately. However, the redeeming product from this video, the eyeliners. I think these are really nice. The tip allowed me to get right along the lash line, which is hard. Often my pencils don't get right to the lash line, so I have to kind of like smudge them in or fill it in with like a shadow. I like the colors. I like how soft they are, how easily they transfer to the skin. I like how smudgeable they are. So I am a fan of these. I think they're really nice, and I'm gonna check to see if there are any other colors available because this is a really nice formula. So 1 win out of 4. You never know. That's why I try new things, to see if there's any hidden gems or things that I would say don't waste your time and money on. So hope you guys enjoyed seeing these new products from Burt's Bees. If you did enjoy this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.